What is going on, YouTube? I am Lamont at Large, and today I am in Jasper, Tennessee. I'm here to tell you a very unusual story about a woman who shot and killed her alleged rapist, yet was sentenced to 20 years in prison. As I stated before, this is a very unusual story involving three people, Joshua Todd Smith, Brittany Smith, who is not related to Joshua Todd Smith, and Brittany Smith's brother, Chris McCallie. Now, on January 16, 2018, Brittany, who was acquaintances with Todd Smith, her and her brother had picked up Todd, as the story goes, being that day very cold here in Tennessee, and he was stranded in the snow. They go pick up Todd, and they all go to Brittany's apartment. Now, before I continue with the story, let me give you a little bit of background on this Todd Smith guy. Not a very good person from just what I've read online. A man of ill repute when it comes to his character. Since 1999, which he would be around 18 years old, he was arrested 71 times. And everything from DUI, drug charges, shoplifting, vandalism, multiple domestic violences. This guy, known in the area as not a very good person. If you ask his former wife, Paige Parker, she would describe him as an evil monster. She alleges that he beat and raped her, sodomized her 3 weeks into their marriage. That, of course, cannot be confirmed, but you're seeing a level of record with this person, to say the least. And supposedly on that night, after Brittany's brother left, it was just Brittany and Todd. Now, according to Brittany's court testimony, Todd had strangled her and was biting her and beating her around the face and the chest. When he was strangling her, she eventually passed out and woke up to him on top of her, raping her. After he was done, she reportedly said that he told her if she tells anybody about it, that he would kill everybody that she loves. Later on that night, when her brother came by, she told her brother what happened. So her brother goes and grabs his gun and goes back to Brittany's apartment to confront Todd about the alleged rape allegation. They start getting into a fight. Todd has Chris in a headlock, and he's turning blue. Brittany grabs Chris's gun and tells Todd to let him go. He doesn't do as she says, and she shoots him 3 times. He falls on the floor. Now, they did try to render aid to him and do CPR until the paramedics arrived, but it was already too late. He had already been pronounced dead. So the police come and they're investigating the crime. And she says that he raped me. Now, they take her to the hospital and they conduct a rape kit. The nurse does the physical examination, and she states in her report that there is no verified evidence of a rape. When doing the rape kit, she does notice and mark down in her report that there is signs of bruising. There are bite marks on her, and there is signs around her neck of strangulation. But when they conduct the sexual side of it, the nurse stated that in the report that there was no signs of a sexual assault in the vaginal anal area. But she also stated in the report that most sexual assault kits that are done on victims there's more times than not no proof of an alleged sexual assault. So somebody definitely did something to her without a shadow of a doubt. Now, after that is taken into consideration, the police interview Brittany, and there's a few inconsistencies on what happened, what took place, so forth and so on. So you have two detectives who are dealing with a woman who has quite a bit of a past herself. She's has arrests for drug possession, drug use, has a history of that. She's had her children taken away from her because of her problems, substance abuse problems throughout the years. Not able to hold a job down very long. So she has a bit of a past herself. Surprisingly enough, though, because of the inconsistencies in her story, because her brother brought a gun to the scene of the crime, because they didn't call the police to inform them of the alleged rape taking place, both Chris and Brittany were arrested and charged with Todd's murder. Now, Chris bonded out on $50,000. I believe later on his charges were reduced. Brittany, however, she was there for a while, about 3 months. She finally made bond $100,000, but she was rebooked into jail on an unrelated arson case. So you have a girl that has problems with drugs for a lot of her adult life. This case has made national news, being that you have a woman of an alleged sexual assault killing her alleged rapist, a man that has a long rap sheet, a long criminal record. And yet she is, in a sense, treated as a victim. She was facing life in prison for the murder, but she ended up taking a deal where she got a 20-year prison sentence. 18 and a half years of that 20 years is suspended. She has already been in jail for quite a long time now. So she'll be released from jail in about 7 months from now of the recording of this video. And then, in a sense, she'll be put on probation for 18 and a half years. If she messes up, if she commits another crime, they're going to give her the time. There's been calls for the judge in the case, Judge Jennifer Holt, to be removed. That was denied. And just a very unusual case, to say the least. And as we approach this grave, this is the grave of Joshua Todd Smith. This is the man that allegedly attacked and raped Brittany Smith. I say allegedly because some reports say there was proof, others say they don't. So I don't want to go far and just say that he did it. But it was quite apparent. You had two people together with a drug problem, probably just doing drugs up all kinds of days, just doing drugs. She says that when he attacked her, he was drunk, high on meth, high on pills, high on everything. When they did a toxicology report on Todd here, they found that he had methamphetamine in his system, but of course, by the time the autopsy took place, whatever alcohol that was probably in him had already dissipated out of his system. So you be the judge. This story has been all over the news. Let me know, what do you think about this case, about a woman who says that this man raped her, and in her sense, she defended her brother and herself from a man that was violently attacking her brother and would have possibly ultimately attacked her. She simply did what she felt the need to do, and that was to defend her and her brother. Anyways, I am Lamont at large. I will catch up with you on the next vlog. Have a good one, guys. Peace out.